What is going on, guys? Welcome to your 24th CSS tutorial, and this tutorial is probably going to be a pretty quick one because I want to go over two quick properties of CSS, and that's the width and the height. And actually I want to talk to you guys about a couple more things I just remembered. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we need is, of course, something on our website. So let's go ahead and let's add a heading 4. We never work with heading 4s, and it's a good heading, you know, it's a fourth one. Deserves some respect. So what's popping into my head? What am I going to type? My name's Forrest Gump. Close enough. You know, a couple typos, but hey, who's counting? So let's go ahead and actually I want to give this a pretty cool color scheme. So let's go ahead and make the background red and the text white. I always like that color scheme. So background color red and the color of the text, which is color white. So let's go ahead and save this and see what we got. My name's Forrest Gump. Now we can see a couple things are happening automatically right now. By default, our browser sets the height of the element equal to the height of the text, which you know it should, but it also sets the width of the element equal to the width of the website. So check this out. Whenever we resize our website, our element size changes. So I mean, maybe this is what you're going for, but maybe it's not. So depending on the size of the website, we really don't know how big that element's going to be. And whenever I create websites, I usually want to specify the width of things. So in order to change that up, or you know, maybe you like it like this, okay, then leave it. But if you don't, and they're going to come across a lot of times where you don't, you're going to want to set the width and the height explicitly. So first of all, let's go ahead and change the width of that so it's not just default the entire length of the website, because when you're making a background for a header or something like that, it looks kind of weird to have all that extra space. So in order to do that, you need to type in the property width and go ahead and set this something like, oh, let me see, let me go 350 will probably fit nicely, 350 pixels. So now you can see whenever we save this, instead of having the header background automatically span across the entire website, no matter when we resize our website, the header stays 350 pixels constantly. So it's like easier to manage, and it's easier when you're designing a website when you know what's going to happen rather than just letting your browser take care of it. So anyways, people adjust the width a lot more than they adjust the height, but there may come across a time, or you may come across a time where you want to adjust the height to like 100 pixels or something. I typically don't mess with the height whenever I'm working with elements, but some people do. So anyways, here's a quick example of you adjusting the height. It looks pretty dumb right now, and in general you don't want to mess with it, but you know, now you guys know what the height does. So that is what I want to talk to you guys in this tutorial, width and height. And now that I have some extra time, I guess I might as well show you guys this. You know, a couple tutorials ago where I talked to you guys about border, and it was like border width and border style and border color, and it was 3 lines all for the border, and it kind of, you know, that's way too many lines just for one property. So if you want a consistent border across the entire thing, here's a nice little shorthand that you can do. If you just go ahead and type border and not width or not style or not color or anything like that, just border, you can go ahead and type all the values on one line, and CSS in your browser are smart enough to recognize this. So border, let's go ahead and set the 3 pixels, solid for the style, and black. So this will save you a little extra time when coding. You don't have to span this across 3 lines. If you just go ahead and save this and refresh, your border is going to know, or excuse me, your browser is going to know that that is what you want for a border. And actually, this is whenever you have something like top, left, right, and bottom, there is probably a shorthand technique that you can use for that. Or when you have like border style, border color, or you know, different properties for the same element, there's usually a shorthand where you can, you know, skip a step or a shortcut with that as well. So even though I'm not going to teach you all the little shortcuts, whenever you think, there's probably a shortcut for this. Well, there probably is. So if you want to look them up, it might save you some time. But anyways, I just want to throw that out there, let you guys know that there are shortcuts out there for doing things. I just don't have time in my tutorials to walk you through everyone, or I'll be here for like the next 80 years teaching you guys all the little shortcuts. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this tutorial. I don't even know what I'm going to be talking about in the next tutorial, but I guarantee it'll be amazing. So how can you not watch the next video with that guarantee? So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll smell you guys later.